Welcome to WhisperLearn English. Learn through stories, whisper through words.
A room with no exit. When Emma's eyes fluttered open, the first thing she noticed was the cold silence, oppressive and absolute. She tried to move, but found herself lying flat on a floor that was smooth and cold beneath her. Panic rose as she realized the room was entirely sealed. No windows, no doors, nothing except bare walls stretching infinitely in every direction, painted in a dull gray that seemed to absorb all light. Emma pushed herself up, her breath quick and shallow. "Where am I?" she whispered, but her voice was swallowed by the emptiness. She reached out, searching for any sign of an opening. Her fingers brushed against the walls solid, unyielding. The ceiling above was low and featureless, and the faint, eerie glow that lit the room seemed to come from nowhere. Suddenly, the floor beneath her trembled slightly. A distant hum filled the air, growing louder and more intense. Emma's heart pounded in her chest. Was the room alive? Was it trying to communicate or trap her? She stepped back, her mind racing. She remembered nothing about how she got there. Her last memory was walking home through the city park, the sunset painting the sky in shades of amber and purple. Now, this stark, claustrophobic space was all she knew. "Think," she urged herself. "There has to be a way out." Emma paced the room, each step echoing unnaturally. The hum faded as suddenly as it came, replaced by an unsettling silence. She stopped and closed her eyes, trying to calm her racing thoughts. Then a whisper, barely audible, like the flutter of a moth's wings, caressed her ears. "Seek the light." Emma opened her eyes, scanning the room. The walls, once flat and dull, now shimmered faintly. From one corner, a soft glow pulsed rhythmically, almost like a heartbeat. Curiosity overcame fear. She approached the corner, her fingers tracing the outline of an ancient symbol, glowing softly on the wall. It resembled an eye with intricate patterns swirling around it. "Seek the light." The whisper came again, more urgent this time. Emma pressed her palm against the symbol, and the room shuddered violently. The gray walls dissolved into a mosaic of colors and shapes, swirling like a living painting. The floor gave way beneath her feet, but instead of falling, she felt herself floating, weightless. When she opened her eyes, Emma found herself standing in a vast forest, bathed in golden sunlight filtering through emerald leaves. The air smelled of pine and earth, and distant bird calls echoed softly. A figure appeared ahead, a tall man cloaked in shadows, his eyes glowing with the same light as the symbol. "Why am I here?" Emma demanded, her voice stronger now. The figure smiled faintly. "You have been chosen to escape the room that imprisons your mind. This is your trial." Emma frowned. "Trial? What trial? The room is a prison of your fears, your doubts. Only by facing what traps you can you find your freedom." Her heart hammered. "How do I face it?" "Walk through the forest. Each step will reveal a truth you must confront." With no other choice, Emma started forward. The forest twisted and changed with every step, sometimes lush and welcoming, sometimes dark and threatening. Shadows moved just beyond her vision, whispering secrets. At a clearing, Emma saw a mirror hanging from a tree branch. She approached cautiously and looked into it. Her reflection smiled back, but slowly morphed into a distorted version of herself. Eyes filled with self-doubt and regret. "You cannot hide from yourself." The shadowy figure's voice echoed behind her. Emma reached out to touch the mirror, and images flooded her mind. Moments she had tried to forget. Failures, fears, moments of loneliness. Tears blurred her vision. But as she stood there, she whispered, "I am more than my fears." The mirror cracked and shattered, the shards dissolving into sparkling dust. Emma's chest felt lighter, the forest brightened. The figure reappeared. "You are ready." Suddenly, the forest dissolved, and Emma found herself back in the gray room. But now, a door shimmered where the glowing symbol once was. With trembling hands, she reached for the door handle. It opened effortlessly, revealing a blinding white light. Stepping through, Emma woke up in her own bed. Sunlight streaming through the window. Was it a dream, a nightmare, or something more? She didn't know. But the room with no exit was gone, and with it, the weight she had carried for so long.
Vocabulary from the story, with meaning and example. 1. Oppressive, meaning causing discomfort by being intense or overwhelming. Example, the oppressive heat made it difficult to breathe. 2. Unyielding, meaning not giving way to pressure, firm or inflexible. Example, the unyielding walls trapped her inside the room. 3. Featureless, meaning lacking distinctive or interesting characteristics or features. Example, the desert stretched out in a vast, featureless expanse. 4. Eerie, meaning strange and frightening. Example, the eerie silence in the abandoned house made her shiver. 5. Mosaic, meaning a combination of diverse elements forming a coherent whole, or a picture made from small pieces. Example, the artist created a beautiful mosaic from tiny pieces of colored glass. 6. Trial, meaning a test of performance, qualities, or suitability. Example, she faced many trials before becoming a champion. 7. Confront, meaning to face up to and deal with a problem or difficult situation. Example, he had to confront his fears to move forward. 8. Distorted, meaning pulled or twisted out of shape, misrepresented. Example, the funhouse mirror showed a distorted image of her face. 9. Dissolve, meaning to disappear or cause to disappear gradually. Example, the sugar quickly dissolved in the hot tea. 10. Shimmer, meaning to shine with a flickering or wavering light. Example, the lake shimmered under the moonlight. WhisperLearn English. Subscribe for new stories every week. Like and share to support us.